Check, check.
Clear.
All right. Oh, this is that one. This headset's dead and this one. For some reason. It's all good. It's all good. I can still hear you here. All right. So, avionics on, PFT on, radio frequencies are here. This is NAV2, right?
COM2, NAV2.
COM2, NAV2. Okay. I'll get it eventually.
Database expired, so we'll just verbally confirm that.
Okay.
So technically unreliable. We're to be flying instrument.
Okay.
COM1, NAV1.
Okay. COM1, NAV1. COM2, NAV2. Okay. All right. Audio panel here. You said we can hit the test button.
Yep.
Check, make sure all the lights are on.
We can also system test for transponder.
Everything passed? Cool. Alright, weather info obtained. We're already on that for COM2.
We can either switch COM1 or just go directly to COM2.
12 Celsius. Dew point 4 Celsius. Altimeter 3002 inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport. Automated weather observation 152 Niner Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 4,700. Broken at 5,500. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point 4 Celsius. Altimeter 3002 inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport. Automated weather observation 1530 Zulu.
All right. I should probably just stick with this one for now. All right, so altimeter, what was it?
3002.
3002. All right, there you are. Okay, GPS position loaded. That was cool. I had the taxiway and everything. Transponder 1200 altitude. UV set to normal. Menu. %90 remaining, pass. Internal power. Yeah. That's 1 degree off, that's fine. Or, okay, that's good. So and no amber on the GPS annunciator. Flaps are already up. Taxiway area looks to be clear. Brake check.
Air controls.
My controls. My brakes are good.
My brakes work, gear controls.
Perfect, my controls. Radio call. Taxi to 331.
Cover Lima taxiing from the south end to the pumps. Grants Pass.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna. Oh.
He's coming this way.
Oh, he's coming this way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That is the south end. Sorry, I was looking that way.
We're all good.
Oh, and he said he's coming to the fuel pumps. Gotcha.
plus that gives our engine a second warm up. Also, we can do our fuel totalizer. We'll set our...
Enabled. Have a nice flight.
So it's only at idle.
Well, that's a better idle than what I was doing
I'm going to
before.
go past you and do a 180 behind you and line up the fuel up if that's all right with you.
Roger that. We can move a little to the right here if that makes it easy for you.
I think you're good right there.
Roger that. Alright, now you can do your radio call and we'll go down to 3-1 run up.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, taxiing to the run up area. 3-1.
Your controls.
My controls. Sounds good for emergency briefing.
Sounds good to me.
All right. All right, let's use this one. Flaps are set. Mixture is lean for taxi. Transponder is 1200 altitude. Aircraft lights. Heat, we're not going to use it. Doors and windows are latched.
Alright, you can hold short if you're ready.
Okay. I was just checking all my my feet and everything.
Good, all good.
Will you hold the brakes for me for just a second? I want to pull forward just a little bit more. All right.
You got it.
Thank you, sir. My controls.
Your controls.
All right. And we announced taxi to the hold short.
You can just go up there.
Right up there. Okay. That's what you were talking about when you were in Medford. Medford's like, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Final is clear. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 955 to a hotel, holding short 3-1.
And I like to give my intention as well, or keeping it left close traffic.
Left coast traffic, okay. Did I say that with a hold short instruction?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 955 Hotel, holding short 31, left closed traffic, Grants Pass. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, taking the active 31, left coast traffic, Grants Pass. Everything's looking good in the green, feet off the brakes, bottom with pedals, full power. Airspeed is alive. 44 knots. 55. $74 knots. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning crosswind 31, Grants Pass. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning downwind 31, closed traffic.
And we'll do a normal landing to full stop.
Full stop?
Yep.
Okay. Just correcting for TPA. 100 feet above again.
Actually, we don't need to. You'll do a touch and go.
Touch and go. Okay.
But make sure you're using that checklist on climb out. So we want to do our climb checklist, and we do a before landing checklist at basically this point here.
Okay. So did you say do the before landing checklist now?
Yep.
Or, okay. So before landing checklist, seat belts are secured, mixture is full rich, fuel tanks are on both, aircraft lights as required. Before landing checklist complete.
Cool.
Okay, we are obeying the numbers. I'm going to go to 1500. RP on. And first notch flaps. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning base 31, Grants Pass. Said turn till you can see the runway without having to look forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see it out of this window. Does that count?
Keep turning.
Keep turning. Trying to cheat. All right.
Flaps 20.
Flaps 20. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 95520, hotel turning final 31, Grants Pass.
Got a lot of power in for our altitude.
Yeah.
Go around.
Around.
So beam is a 45-degree angle from the numbers.
Was I past
parallel.
that?
Huh?
Was I past that?
Well, no. You configured early, basically.
Oh, okay.
So you configured basically passing the numbers. The beam is that 45-degree angle past the numbers.
Okay.
You agreed parallel. Good lord. You configured parallel to the numbers, like or perpendicular to them, basically right as we were passing them.
Okay.
If you wait to get to that 45-degree angle before configuring, then you'll be kind of on a better downwind.
Okay, so you leave 2200 RPM
base.
in until that 45-degree angle.
Yeah, about that.
Okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552, hotel turning crosswind 31, Grants Pass. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552, hotel turning downwind 31, Grants Pass.
And basically every time you're going to be 2200 RPM by the time you get to the downwind. So right now we're climbing out of TPA, so basically right as I'm making that turn on downwind, I should never really be at full power. At least in this plane on a day like today.
By for Lima, departing runway 31 to make left coast traffic, Grants Pass.
Yep, got him. And we've got you inside 9552 hotel. And remember that power station out there is what we want to line up with.
Where's that power station?
On top of the mountain closest to us. Can't really see it right now for some reason, but basically heading a 130.
Okay.
Alright, so before landing checklist.
Before landing checklist, seatbelt secure, make sure it's full rich, tanks are on both, and aircraft lights are as required. On the go. Okay, so we're a little past the beam, the touchdown point.
Alright, so yeah, here let's configure.
Here, let's configure. Okay.
Yep.
So 1500 RPM. RP'd on. And we're going to go flaps 10. 1, 2. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552, hotel turning base for 31. Grants Pass.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima, turning left crosswind for 31, Grants Pass.
Is good?
Yep.
1, 2. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552, hotel turning final 31. Grants Pass.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is in left downwind for 31, Grants Pass.
One. And 2.
I'll watch that airspeed. We're going pretty quick here, and you're putting more power in, so you should be taking that airspeed out. Trading power for altitude. I'd probably be basically idle by here.
Idle.
Yeah. We're still going to glide halfway down the runway.
Yeah. Go around again.
Nope, you're okay.
Nope. A little firm.
Yep, we'll full stop.
Full stop. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing, you're landing a hell of a lot better than some of my students who have a considerable amount more hours than you do.
Every time I get in here, it's all like,
Oh,
I feel like I'm doing worse.
Well, I can promise you you're not. Those are some big old birds.
Right there.
Yeah, look at those things. It's like a 10-pound bird.
Turkey vultures.
Ew.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, clear of the active. Grants Pass.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk 51 Lima, turning left base for 31.
I
Grants
think
Pass.
the paper checklists are probably a little bit better. Because I had
That's
to
my
look down
take.
for this.
I think those are a little easier just because you can have them in your hand. If your iPad dies, you're not
Right. Then
lost.
you're kind of hosed.
Right.
So this is good for like navigation and other
Right.
stuff, but for checklists, yeah, it was worth a shot. All right, where are we going?
Clearing the runway.
There we are. Okay. So pitot heat off, aircraft lights as required. We're going to pull that back.
Traffic. Skyhawk 51 Lima is on time for 31. Grants Pass.
Make sure carburetor heat is off. Flaps are already retracted. Trim set for takeoff. All right. So we'll taxi back to the end of the runway here. And where is our, there it is, okay. So I can probably just stay with this one, because this has got our climb, cruise, descent before landing. All right. That there for now. I think that's a good spot for it, right?
I might do like kind of, let me see, I'll kind of show you how I put it under my iPad, like.
Okay.
Feel like on the side, like.
Will it go under? Oh yeah, there's a gap there, okay. Thank you. All right. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, taxiing back to 31, Grants Pass.
Yes, so on your pattern, we saw that we were high.
Yep.
We still had power in. We pitched the nose down and added more power. So we got really fast and we were high, and meaning we landed halfway down the runway.
Right.
If we see we're high, pull our power out till we get a glide slope, and we want to be basically, on a day like today, we could take it in at 65 on glide slope.
65.
Which is going to be, the controls are going to be slightly more mushy, just because we're going to be going a little slower. But there's very little wind to blow us off course, so you don't really need as much directional control as you would on a super turbulent day. 65 on short final, or excuse me, 65 on final, 60 on short final, pull our power idle, we'll drop it right where we want it every time. We should be landing really the first quarter of the runway, probably prior to the 1,000-foot bars on a day like today.
I'm ready for this bump this time.
Yep.
That's really the only one, right?
Yes.
Only one that's that violent.
Right, right.
So 74, 90, 70 on base, 65 on final, right?
75 base.
75 base.
80 coming out of the, or 80 in the downwind about to turn base after you configured.
Okay.
So 80 configured speed, 75 base. Base to final is like 70-ish. 65 final, 60 short final.
Left turn out departure towards the practice area.
So we're just kind of stepping down. also when you bring in your flaps, I would do like 1,000, 2 1,000 rather than like 1 2. I think we're probably making our landings with about flaps 10.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Right.
You know, I would much rather you be able to land without flaps than with them. You know, to some degree, flaps are kind of a crutch.
Right.
And will make a bad approach workable. But if you're no flaps, you got to make that good approach. Or
right.
your approach has to be good every time. Or else you'll be floating halfway down the runway. So if you can manage your airspeed perfectly, you don't really need them. And then we will do some performance maneuvers.
Did you see that?
What?
I think he tried to rotate too early. He left. And came back down.
Might have been doing a short field.
Oh, gotcha.
Or a soft field, rather.
Gotcha. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 95520 Hotel, holding short 31. Grants Pass. Wait until he turns crosswind
Nope,
before
as long as he's off the runway.
Oh, he's off the runway?
Cool.
He's at 100 feet. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, taking the active 31. Grants Pass. Close traffic. Alright, everything's looking good in the green. Feet off the brakes. Full power. Airspeed is alive. $55 knots.
Watch that pitch. The nose down.
74. Alright, climb checklist. Flaps are up. Make sure lean above 3,000, we're below 3,000. Aircraft lights as required, engine
Alright, look, you're
gauges
heading.
in the green.
We should want a heading of about 310.
310.
Yep.
Definitely got to memorize that checklist.
I'd still try to use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good idea to have it memorized too.
Alright, 1800. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning crosswind 31, Grants Pass.
So start thinking we're already at 1,940 feet. We're only going to 2,100, so...
Full back power and
Well,
or
you don't have to. You can keep the power in. Just gotta mentally note that you've only got about 100 to go.
Gotcha. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning downwind 31, Grants Pass. Do we worry about the cruise checklist or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Not in the pattern.
Not in the pattern. I'm feeling pretty good trim-wise. We're right at 2100. Climbing a little bit. Maybe a little bit more down. 5.
Alright, watch that heading. We're on about a 120 again. We want to be really on like a 130.
Verging on the runway again.
Also, I'd give it a little bit more power here, probably about like 2250.
2250?
Yeah, about that. Should be about 90 knots.
Alright, before landing checklist, mixture full rich. Fuel selectors on both, aircraft lights as required, and seatbelts are secure.
Before landing checklist is complete. Make this one a no flap landing.
No flap?
No flap.
Okay, so no flap, we need still 65 knots?
Well, yes.
Okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning base 31, Grants Pass. I almost said crosswind for some reason, I don't know.
Now, if we're turning for a no flap,
Huh?
if we're making a no flap, you're going to have to start pulling up power a lot sooner than regularly because we don't have anything to slow us down. So, like right now, I'd probably go power idle where you are.
Idle?
Yep. Bring a little bit of trim to help you out. See, we're ripping at 90 knots here.
We're way high.
Yep.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning final 31, Grants Pass. Way too much bank.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Oh, maybe.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
Still going 84 knots.
What's it going to be, amigo?
Check.
Go around.
Cylinder head. Temperature.
Good decision.
There's no way we're nose diving down to that runway.
No, sir.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature. Check. Cylinder head. Temperature. Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
Is that a problem?
No, it's just annoying me. Cylinder heads are fine. Just
You're fine. Be quiet.
no, like seriously, that probe really just needs to be recalibrated.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning crosswind 31, Grants Pass.
You can fly the pattern and I'll take the landing and I'll show you a no flap.
Okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning downwind 31, Grants Pass. It's easy to get fixated on one thing, like you climbed above altitude and you mess something else up and then you're chasing your tail on multiple things.
We call that getting behind the plane.
Yeah.
Becoming task saturated behind the airplane. Alrighty, I'll take controls.
Your controls.
My controls. Alright, fuel selected, bold, mixture rich, lights desired, seatbelts fastened. Before landing checklist is complete. How are we looking over here? Okay. On my heading, got about a 130. There's runway 31, cool. A little bit of down trim here. About 2,000 RPM, we'll go carb heat on. Give it a bump of cheese. Anything under the green arc, we want carb heat.
I just noticed now that the RPM numbers will change white and green too. That help you.
Yes, sir. Alright, about here. Power like 1200. A little bit of trim. Grants Pass 9552 Hotel, turning base for 31. Grants Pass. Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel, turning final for 31, Grants Pass. Arrow low. Trade some of this airspeed for altitude, just a little bit. Funky pattern, my god. Alright, air controls.
High controls.
Air controls.
Alright, flaps are up. Make sure lean above 3,000, we're above 3,000. Aircraft lights as required. Engine gauges. All looking good in the green. We're going a little fast.
But yeah, and that was a really unnecessarily low approach, so don't do that. But basically power management is the biggest thing with a no flap.
Gotcha. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning crosswind 31, Grants Pass.
They're doing like a concert or something down there.
Where at?
Back there.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning downwind 31, Grants Pass. Our before landing checklist, mixture is full rich, fuel tanks are on both. Seatbelt secure, aircraft lights as required. Before landing checklist complete.
No flap, no flap, no flap.
You want to do a no flap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning base 31, Grants Pass.
I'd probably go power idle.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning final 31, Grants Pass. Gonna overshoot it.
Yep. Go around.
Go around.
Check cylinder head temperature. Check cylinder head temperature.
You can turn cross one here.
Do what?
You can turn cross one here.
Okay. Cessna 9552 Hotel turning crosswind, Grants Pass.
We'll do the snow flop, then I'll show you a short field, then we'll go out to the practice area.
Okay. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning downwind 31, Grants Pass. Alright, before landing, fuel selectors on both. Mixture is full, aircraft lights as required, and seatbelt secure. Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel turning base 31, Grants Pass.
Alright, look at our airspeed. Look at our power. No flap.
Oh, no flap. Sorry, my bad.
Turn in. You're going to overshoot again. Bring in some trim. Help yourself out. You might be alright. Let the plane get slow. Bring in some more trim. Alright, now let's catch it and follow down. Stay in this all the way in. You're going to come short, bring in a little bit of power, but I think you'll be alright. No, I think you'll be alright. You're still high. Bring that power out.
Out.
Yep. Trim takeoff, carb heat, power. Alright, I'll take controls.
Air control.
My controls. Grants Pass 9552 Hotel, turning left cross on runway 31, Grants Pass. Grants Pass 9552 Hotel, turning left downwind, runway 31, Grants Pass. Alright, so this is a short field landing. I'm going to aim for the top of the numbers, or excuse me, I'm going to aim for the bottom of the numbers. I'm going to land at the top of the numbers, or just past the top of the numbers, and I have a 200-foot tolerance, so I need to bring it in before we reach the second line. This will be a full flap landing, so I'll be using my airspeed management pretty well and going flaps 30. Basically the idea is get the plane flying at 60 knots. On short final with flaps 30, the second you pull out your power, it will drop like a brick. That's kind of the ideology there. Alright, fuel selector bolt, mixture rich, lights desired, seatbelt is fastened. Forward landing checklist complete. Okay, let's configure. Grants Pass 9552 Hotel, turning left base for runway 31, Grants Pass. Grants Pass 9552 Hotel, turning final for 31, Grants Pass. Idle.
Wait full stop. Wait full stop.
Yeah. Alright.
Feeling a little queasy.
Okay. You can open your window if you need. Are you taking it to the FAO? check.
10 by 10.
Voice.
The 10 by 10 or 5 by 5?
Have a nice
Doesn't
flight.
matter.
I've never heard that one.
I heard somebody ask for a radio check in Medford, and I think they said 5 by 5 or something.
Interesting. Well, yeah, you let me know if how you're feeling as we kind of go along here, and we'll kind of go by ear. Mike.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened.
All good. No worries at all. Sometimes just running laps in the pattern can kind of get you.
That here?
Yeah,
Oh, is that what you're
Alright.
doing here?
Okay. We're acquiring our satellites. Grand Space 9552 Hotel, taxi to runway 31, run up, Grand Space.
What was that?
Hmm?
What was that? Did you see that?
Just a fluctuation in RPM.
Oh. Okay. Did you see that?
It's really a fluctuation in indications, but not really a fluctuation in actual RPM.
I was gonna
It's
say, I
like
didn't-
listening to the motor.
I didn't hear the motor change at all, but then that was all like, yeah.
Alright, we'll do a left downwind departure to the practice area. Grand Space 9552 Hotel, holding short runway 31 for left downwind departure. Grand Space. Let's move that for takeoff. Grand Space 9552 Hotel, taking the active runway 31 for left downwind departure. Show you a soft field again.
That was fun.
Alright, on the roll, engine check, full aft yoke. Alright, 2000 RPM, engines are green, full power. Nose slightly comes up. Reducing back pressure. Alright, she wants to fly. Nose comes down, we keep it in ground effect. NVX, climb out. And flaps come up. Fast, 9552 Hotel, turning left crossing for 31, Grants Pass. Alright, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. Name of the game is Don't Fly Through a Cloud.
Don't fly through a cloud.
Yep.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 9552 Hotel, turning downwind 31. Grants Pass.
And you can continue your climb because we'll go out to the practice area.
Pretty loose, and when I took my hand away from it, it pulled it straight out.
That's why we want to keep our hand on the throttle for every climb.
Every climb, the
Yep.
whole time?
Yep. We'll go to 4,500, see how that looks, and then kind of go from there.
Okay.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is about 4 miles to the northwest on the 45 to make left traffic 31, Grants Pass.
Grants Pass, Cessna 9552 Hotel, departing the downwind to the southwest to the practice area over Copeland's Pond, Grants Pass. You can go ahead and turn southwest. Basically a heading of 210.
210?
Yes, sir, 210. Alright, let's do a climb checklist. Oh.
Flaps are up.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk
Flaps are
54
up.
Lima is about 2 miles
Make
to the
sure lean
northwest,
above 3,000.
45 to make left traffic 31.
Aircraft lights as required. Engine gauges all looking good in the green.
Now, what do we need our cloud separation to be for VFR?
500 feet below, 1,000 feet above,
How
and
close are we to these?
I'd say we're getting pretty close to
Yeah, so we should probably level out.
level out. Should I keep all the power in?
No, I'll just level out. Cruise out. I'd cruise the plane. Just go ahead and pull the power.
Pull the power?
Yep. We don't need to climb anymore. We'll just keep it right here.
Grants Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is in left downwind for 31, Grants Pass.
Basically, you don't want to be close enough for anyone to say that you were in them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Make it very clear that you were nowhere near them. All right, let's set up for slow flight.
More?
Huh?
How slow you want me?
Okay, so here, let me show you again.
Okay.
My controls. Flaps are up. All right, so if I'm flying along, $4,000 feet.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
Alright, so I set up for slow flight.
Temperature.
I'm going to maintain 4,000 feet on this. I'll put my power idle, car beats on, drop my flaps.
Check.
I'm going to catch it between 55 and 60 knots. Power's coming
Grand
back.
Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima, turning left base for 3-1, Grand Pass.
Alright, we are now maintaining fully dirty configuration slow flight. In slow flight, we're in the region of reverse command. So, if I want to descend, I'll remove power. So I'll maintain my airspeed and bring up my power just a little bit here. I've got about
Grand Pass
100
traffic,
foot per minute
Skyhawk 54
descent.
Lima is on final for 3-1, Grand Pass.
I'm using rudders here for directional control if I want to start a climb. Climbing left turn here. This is where we just want to be super precise on our controls. Alright, and to recover, bring the nose down. And slowly start walking out my flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, and that's slow flight.
Grand Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is clear of 3-1,
Your
Grand
controls.
Pass.
My control. I'm gonna move my
Yep.
seat back.
Do your
forward.
thing.
1 minute. Okay, cool. My controls.
Your controls.
Keep the turn coming.
Huh?
You want me to keep the turn coming?
You can stay on the setting.
I go into slow flight.
Yep. Grab that car peat. So our max flap extension speed is 85 knots. You're alright. You'll be fine, but just keep that in mind. Now watch that airspeed. We're bleeding off airspeed quick. Bring your power back in.
Want me at 65?
Yep. 55 to 60. Now we're gonna get really slow in a second here, so I'd probably bring in some power because we want 4,000 feet.
Grand Pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima, departing runway 31, to remain in the pattern, Grand Pass.
So we're
No,
still
not.
descending.
Yep, so full power. And car peat. And we want to use more rudders for directional control than ailerons here, just like when we're landing. Alright, let's turn left here.
Grass pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima, turning left, crosswind for 31, grass pass.
We'll try to maintain 4,000 feet. Let's hold the setting. Alright, now from slow flight, let's descend and start into a power off stall. So we'll just put the nose down.
Grass pass
And
traffic,
trim for a
Skyhawk
nice,
54 Lima is in left
basically
downwind
like
for
75
31,
knot
grass
descent.
pass.
So pull the power.
You want idle?
Yeah. No. About 1,500 RPM. Basically, if we're descending to land, so trim out for this condition. Alright, and about here we'll go power idle, and we'll pull the nose to the horizon. I'll keep the plane directionally controlled with the rudders. Left rudder.
Left rudder?
A little bit. You just want the nose to not be moving. Oh, it runs. Alright, there's our stall. Full power. How you feeling?
Good.
Cool. I know stalls can make you a little queasy. Or just like anybody, a little queasy. Cool, but yeah, that's the, so we'll typically go from slow flight to a power off stall, or maybe slow flight to a power on stall. But you typically do one before the other there. And again, that'd be kind of practicing how it's like to land. Okay, now let's do some turns around a point. We'll use that green shed in the middle of the lake there.
Grass pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima, turning left base for 31 on the grass, grass pass.
We'll get down to about 2,000 feet here. Grand Spass 950 Hotel is doing turns around a point. Copeland's Pond, 2,000 feet, Grand Spass.
Grass pass traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is on final for 31 on the grass, grass pass.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature. Check. Cylinder head. Temperature. Check. Cylinder head. Temperature. Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Check. Cylinder head.
Where does it say on here where the cylinder head temp is? Oh.
DHT is 239. Okay, so we're approaching 2,000 feet here, and we'll maintain about 95 knots for this maneuver. And the idea is to keep that shed at a consistent rate. Have we done turns around a point
I
yet?
don't think so.
Okay, cool. The idea is to keep that shed at a constant radius from our wing. and make a nice constant radius turn. Or at a constant distance from our wing, and we'll make a constant radius turn. Okay. So I've got that shed in sight, and I'll keep it off your wing.
Talking about the shed with the light green roof?
Exactly. Cable arrows is way easier, but like
Grant
this.
traffic, Skyhawk 54 Lima is clearly active. Grant pass.
I want to maintain about 90 knots, about 2,000 feet. And keep that point nice and off my wing. I can shallow my turn if I start getting a little too close from it, or increase my rate of bank if I start getting too far from it. Alright, I climbed a little bit here, so I'll reduce some power, get back down to 2,000 feet. Alright. I'd say that's a pretty constant radius turn.
Is that the circle you just did right
Yep.
there? Nice.
Alright, your controls.
My
So,
controls.
what we'll do here is we'll fly out a little bit. We'll fly straight here, maintain 2,000 feet, about 90 knots. Then you will enter to the left, and you'll go and keep that point off to your left now. Yeah, don't descend. So now let's turn to the left, and we'll line up that point with your wings. Kind of keep on turning inbound here. Make sure you don't descend. That's a lot of power too. I would just go about 2,200 RPM.
Fine too.
Alright, now let's level out our wings, and then we'll enter to the left. So right when it gets basically to like the light on the edge of the wing, that's when you'll turn. Again, watch that altitude, we're descending still. slow and we're descending, we maybe want a little bit of power and pull up. And you're going to quickly reference between the point and your avionics. Not super quickly, but just reference.
Said you want me around 90 knots?
Exactly 90 knots. Alright, now we're about 120 feet low. Alright, so now we're getting pretty close to it, so I'd level my wings out to get a little further from it. Alright, now if you want to challenge, do a turn around a point going around the boat.
Going around the boat? Where did it even go?
Okay, let me see, my controls.
Your controls. That Hellgate?
Yep.
How'd you get it so quick?
Hmm?
How'd you get it right where you want it so quick?
Kill? No. Basically just managing my turn in. Like we'll keep the orbit going.
Check RPM.
Gotta have some fun out here.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, that's basically turns around a point. Now let's do a couple S turns, then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
So that will obviously be one of your ground reference maneuvers for your private pilot check ride. Just being consistent radius ground or turns around a point on the ground. That's one that you could probably practice on the sim a little bit. Might be helpful. It might be kind of weird looking inside and outside on the sim, but. Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel. S turns around Red River Highway. Grants Pass, 2,000 feet. Alright, so for S turns we want to be about 2,000 feet, about 90 knots, so I'll descend a little bit here. And we want to start at a perfectly perpendicular angle to our target. Alright, my altitude's coming up. I'll start perpendicular and I'll be making some turns to the left. I'm going a little faster, but that's alright. Alright, that is perpendicular. I'm clear. Alright, turn to the left. Be about standard rate, so about 15 degrees. And I should roll out basically right on top of the road. Bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Alright, so I'm approaching the road. And I'm getting ready to roll wings level, wings level. Right on top of the road, 1, 2, and starting to the right. Another standard rate turn. Then if we look at the ground track, of course it wasn't recording. Okay, well, I think you get the general gist. I'll turn you around here. Alright, so I'll give you controls and we will do S turns to the left.
S turns to the left?
Yep. So let's actually go more that way.
Go that way?
Alright, your controls, and you can kind of fly us a little outbound here, and then we'll turn in. A little close to the densely populated area. Alright, now you can turn us to the left, and we'll make turns to the right.
It turns to the right, right?
Yep.
That was a little early.
Alright.
1, 2. To the right again, or left?
Left.
Because we're doing an S-turn, not a circle.
Yep.
Gosh, Devin, get it together.
You're alright. Alright, now we'll probably call it off, climb a bit here, and we'll go back to the airport. You can level off at 3,000 feet.
Level off 3?
Yep. And we'll turn inbound. Now follow the river.
That way?
Yep. Increase that power.
What's that?
Reduce the power. It's about 2200.
Oh yeah, good towards the bridge?
Yep. Perfect. And we'll grab the weather.
And 10. Sky condition overcast at 6,500. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 2 Celsius. Altimeter 3000. Inches of mercury. Grants Pass Airport. Automated weather observation 1713 Zulu. Wind variable at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition overcast at 6,500. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 2 Celsius. Altimeter.
Grants Pass, that's a 9552 Hotel over Robinson Bridge, inbound on the 45 for runway 31. Grants Pass. And whenever you're ready, we can make our 45 entry. Is this still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And I'll tell you my story when we get on the ground.
We can turn it off if you want.
Up to you. It's all good.
What's that?
It's all good.
Must be a fun story.
Oh, it sure is.
Got a 45 here?
Yep, perfect. And we can start descending. Pick up on power 15. Sharp heat. Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel will be entering the downwind for runway 31. Grants Pass. And whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and turn downwind. Grants Pass, 9552 Hotel, entering the downwind for 31. Grants Pass. Now let's probably pull some of that power out and slow down.
Check. Cylinder head. Temperature.
We found ourselves in a little approach here.
So what?
I was just saying we're on a good approach here. I would probably start to pitch up a little bit, bring in maybe a little bit of trim. There you go.
Check. Cylinder head.
1, 2. Alright.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 955 to a hotel, turning base 31, Grants Pass.
Check cylinder head temperature.
I'd make that turn now.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 955 to a hotel, turning final 31, Grants Pass.
A little more airspeed here. Alright, power idle. Just hold it. No.
Grants Pass traffic, Cessna 955 to a hotel, clear of the active 31, Grants Pass. Oh, clearing runway. Veto heat off, didn't use it. Aircraft flights as required. Carburetor heat off. Mixture, lean. Flaps retract. Trim set for takeoff. Clearing runway checklist complete. Taxi back to the hangar.
Yep. We can go to the front of the FBO.
FBO.
Yep.
Take control.
Yeah, I got it. Flight control.
Doug and I tried to give just a tiny bit.
One more time.
I didn't mean to give it that much.
Oh, no, you're all good.
Alright, shut down. So PFD, MFD off. Onyx off.